Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. If you clicked on this video to hear 50 Cent react to the ASAP Rocky trial and Megan Cuniff response, I need you to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Now, Spit Squad. 50 Cent basically took to Instagram to speak on the ASAP Rocky case, and he says, I got ASAP beating this case. I'll bet 500,000 on it. That boy ASAP Telly was just trying to get some money. Fool said I was scared for my life, so I went back to the scene and picked up the shells. Officer told him, if you want to get some money, go to the hospital. Who want to bet? Megan Cuniff replied, I'll take that bet. What this tells me is Megan Cuniff expects ASAP Rocky to be found guilty. It's a lot of things that actually went on in this case, like the Glock 26 that was found at his house that they said was a prop clip. Well, prop guns do spin fake shells. The Glock 26 do spin fake shells. So that's what they were going with, to basically say, yo, this is a prop gun, and the reason why he found real shells because it was a prop gun that he shot at him. But my whole thing is, why shoot a prop gun at somebody twice? Why shoot a prop gun at the ground first if you know it's just a prop gun? Now, they thought process would be, well, maybe he shot it at the ground first so he can actually see the shell casings come out, and maybe that'll scare him off thinking that it's a real gun. But from what I remember about the law, if you use a fake gun in a real crime, the person is to assume that it is a real gun, which means the same danger is in the person's mind. It's the same danger, same stress. So, for instance, if somebody robbed you with a BB gun, they can't come back later and say, oh, I only had a BB gun. They get charged with a real gun because the person they were robbing were under the assumption that it was a real gun, and they were presenting it as a real gun. Megan Cuniff has been very quiet about this case, very different from how she was about the Tory Lanez case. And when I say very quiet, I don't mean she's not covering. I mean she's not really opinionated about this case. So it's a lot of different things that I see going on in this case. It's a lot of different things, a lot of different ways I could see this case playing out. But Megan Cuniff seems to think that he's going to be guilty. Oh, and in the closing argument for the defense made sure to tell them, listen, you can't think how Rihanna is going to fare without ASAP Rocky being around, and how she's going to fare with the kids. And that's one thing that, I feel like celebrities shouldn't be allowed to come to court dates unless they're on trial. Because when you sit back and you look about that and you think about Rihanna and you think about her not having her child father around, you feel empathy and sympathy for her because she's a celebrity and she's loved by everybody. The same empathy and sympathy you don't feel if it's just a regular person from somewhere in Chicago sitting in that defendant box and his family members behind him and his wife and his girlfriend or his kids, and you telling him, oh, well, you should have thought about this before you committed that crime. Now, I understand that everything is allegedly, and that's why he's going through this trial. But in my personal opinion, man, it was a lot of holes in the story. But reasonable doubt is the thing that they're going for. Do I think that he can get reasonable doubt with everything that's going on? Yes, I definitely think he can get reasonable doubt. But in the meantime, I definitely think that this was actually a waste of time, right? And it was a waste of time from the standpoint, it would be good if he got off, but he still will be found liable because he did actually shoot. From their perspective, he did actually shoot, but he shot a prop gun. So you can still cause the same type of stress. You can cause the same type of worries, the same type of problems, the same type of anxiety, the same need for Relly to get therapy. Just based off of really believing that it was a real gun. But we're going to see how it plays out. Like I say, the closing arguments and everything came to, and it's just crazy, man. It's crazy in this court case. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair. If you into sneakers, you a sneakerhead, you love seeing the new Jordans, Pumas, whatever it may be, subscribe to Kicking It with Fairplay 2333. If you trying to follow me on my basketball journey, my weightlifting and fitness journey, and also be inspired to get back on your fitness journey, Subscribe to Fairplay, Flex, and Fadeaway. Also, any of these pages I just named, you can also find them on TikTok or Instagram.